Hey, too much sauce. Hey, too much sauce. Okay. What do you do, you guys? Welcome back to Let's Talk About It, the show. I am your favorite girl, Karen Frost.
And I am that girl, Jazz Frost. What's up,
What it
everybody?
do?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
We missed you guys so much.
Farrah always misses you guys. I miss y'all too, though. I miss y'all too. I miss y'all too.
Right, like I just miss you guys so much.
Thank you guys for tuning in every Tuesday at 10:30. We appreciate you guys. We love our followers and our supporters, I should say. So keep it coming, y'all. We're gonna keep great shows coming. This is episode 7.
It's episode 7?
It's episode 7.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's going by so fast. This year is almost over. Like, do you have any plans for the end of the year? Like,
yeah, just really like I'm in the process of cleaning out my space, cleaning out my house, just bringing in like new things, starting like to just set my tone and just go for it until the new year's over, if that makes sense. Like just going hard at what I've been wanting to do.
Exactly.
So what about you?
I'm just doing the same thing. I'm literally going through every part of my house and just like throwing stuff out. I just want a new fresh start with everything. So I'm just throwing stuff out.
Yeah, and November has already been going so fast. I'm like, Thanksgiving. Anybody have plans? What are y'all making for Thanksgiving? What has to be on the Thanksgiving table for you guys?
Please let us know. Hit it up in the comments. We want to know.
Yeah, let us
and
know.
bring us a plate so we can sample it.
Because I just want a little baby bite.
Well, we have a great show for you today. We have a great guest. We have Miss Velvet in the building. Welcome, Velvet. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes. So before we get to know you, we always start off with a couple icebreakers just to break the ice.
Okay.
So we're about to start, and you can't skip the questions. You have to answer all the questions.
Yeah, you gotta answer. It's no copping out. Okay. Would you rather? Well, okay. I'll start off a little late.
It is 10:30 in the morning.
Okay, we jumped straight in.
Would you rather have a pause on your life or a rewind button on your life? A pause button or a rewind button on your life?
I'm gonna say a rewind.
Okay, why is that?
It's a couple of things that I would do differently. Not that I regret, but that I would just move a little differently.
Okay.
So yeah, a rewind.
Rewind. Okay. What about
I'm
you?
gonna do rewind as well. Like she said, like you don't regret certain things, but if I would have did that a little different, this probably would have turned out a little different. So
No, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna do pause because sometimes like I feel like we don't enjoy the moment. We're always like, what's next? What's next? What's next? So I'm gonna go with pause.
Give you a little break.
You just get like, can we just pause it and like bask in the moment for like 2 seconds? Because like even for social media, like people's like, who's posting next? What are we doing? It's like sometimes that could get overwhelming. So it's like, could we just bask in the moment of what we're doing right now? Like So I'm gonna go with pause.
Okay, pause. Okay, would you rather sneeze every time you orgasm or orgasm every time you sneeze?
Ooh, I'd rather orgasm every time I sneeze.
Period.
Because at least you know you're gonna have one.
Yeah, it's like
that part.
Unless you sneezing a lot,
right?
Yeah, that could be kind of like
overly sneezing. But I mean, pose it feel good. So hey,
I know.
You've been sneezing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just go with it. What Velvet said.
Me too. I'm gonna be making myself sneeze.
Okay.
That's me. Bless me.
That is so.
For the Lord. Right. Bless me.
Oh God, please don't strike her today.
We forgive you.
He
know my heart. He know my heart. I'm a good person though.
I'm a good person though. That is so funny. Okay, would you rather spend the night in the forest or in a haunted house?
Well, I love nature, but I'm scared of nature at night.
That's what I'm saying.
So this one's tough because haunted house ain't real.
Right.
But it might be haunted with ghosts and like
I'm gonna take my
spirits.
chances with the forest than with nature. I'm gonna spend the night outside in nature because nothing might happen, and then you have a beautiful
Yeah.
experience.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
But you don't have nothing like no tent or anything.
it's just me
You
and
just
the
like
wilderness.
nature. You just natured out.
You laid it out. I'm going with haunted house.
I'm
'cause
going with
I
haunted
can't
house.
do it. I'm just very like I like nature, but I don't like to be one with nature. Like the bugs and the dirt. Like I get freaked out too fast.
Yeah.
I hate bugs.
I done had a couple experiences outside in nature, like
Really?
late night, just kind of roughing it
Uh-huh.
on some different type stuff. So,
Uh-huh.
and it's not as scary as
You
we
think
think it
is.
is. It's
Uh-huh.
actually
Uh-huh.
peaceful, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm gonna take my chances. Yep, in nature.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Well, we know we calling you for survival.
Yes, call me.
Wait, 'cause when me and my family go camping, I'm like, I need to call you because that was too much nature for me. But my fiance really loves it, so I'm like, okay,
It's lit.
yeah, he
I don't know
loves
about
it.
lit, baby, but it's cool.
It's cool. It's cool. That's so funny.
Okay, would you rather explore the sea or space?
Space. I can't swim. I don't like water.
Really? I
Space.
love
Put me in space. I
water.
love the
What would you want to
stars.
see in space?
Probably like the galaxies and like the stars and just to be able to observe like Earth from space. But yeah,
Right.
I love the stars. In the space.
Okay,
Period.
going to
Period.
space. Where you going?
I'm gonna do the sea only because I'm scared. I like that
Gravity?
height. Like it's like no gravity, right? So
Yeah.
it's like you're like floating and
Floating.
stuff. And then I would want to see the bottom of the ocean. Even though I feel like I'm still like claustrophobic, I'm just doing a would you rather right now. I don't think I would do neither.
This is a hard one for me because I'm not scared of water, but I'm scared of the creatures in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So like the sharks and the fish, and I'm scared of that. So, but in space, I feel like what am I gonna see up there?
You can see
All
everything.
type of- yeah,
you
all
can see
type of
you can
things.
see
Really?
Mhm.
I don't know.
What if they created like another world?
What if it is
It is
another
other
world?
It is.
It is.
It has to be.
It has.
it
This
has to
cannot be
be.
the only world
No.
we live in. It has to be. Like me and my boyfriend, we
crazy.
always talk about that. It's like it's some. This is just not it.
Mhm.
This is not it. Earth is not it. Like I'm like, I wonder if it's people on there. Or
Yeah,
like,
like-
I think so too.
I think it's life. It's like the Milky Way and stuff. It's like light years away from us. Like
Mhm.
we're never gonna get. You know what I'm saying? We're never gonna get there. So
Right.
it has to be other civilization. We can't be.
What do you think it is, in your opinion?
I think they may be more evolved than us, less evolved than us in some spaces.
Mhm.
I don't know.
No.
It's just so vast.
It's so like
That's crazy. I can't even imagine.
it's like it's really dope to even think about it though. To take your
Mhm.
mind there, just like and wonder, like, damn, there's something else out there.
yeah, it's
lucky
crazy.
a little scary too.
It is
but,
lucky a little scary. Like, are y'all just floating around?
But they probably walking around.
They probably got gravity.
I think the advanced ones probably looking at us like we ghetto.
Yeah.
Get it together.
They probably
they're
are. They
like,
probably
what y'all
are
doing?
for
y'all,
sure.
Y'all late.
Y'all real
Late
y'all
to the
ghetto
party.
down there.
Y'all late
just
to the
not-
party,
Y'all just
so-
not doing Instagram. They on to
Right.
some
They
other stuff
probably-
right now.
They probably see us all the time. Like we're not going down there.
Yeah.
They're not ready for us.
They're
yet.
not. Yeah, they like. I'm
Damn,
cool.
Why we can't see up there then? Like, don't come for us. No, I'm joking.
Unless we stand for you. I'm just kidding. Okay, so would you rather always smell like BO or always smell everyone else BO?
I smell everybody else's because I don't want to stink.
I don't want to
At
stink
all.
either. I don't want to stink either. So we're gonna go with smell everybody.
we all agree on that one. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last one for me. Would you rather be stranded? Oh no! If you were stranded on an island, what 3 things would you bring?
Like anything. I want
Mhm.
Any 3 things?
Anything you want.
some weed.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, my phone.
But it's a desert island. How you gonna plug your phone up to charge it?
I'm not. I thought about that after I said it. Like once it died, that's a wrap.
It's
right?
a wrap. It's a whole wrap.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need weed. I'm gonna need something to keep me warm.
Yeah.
And some food.
Yeah,
like if I'm
right.
gonna be stranded, but
I'm gonna be hungry.
I'm gonna be
Right.
hungry, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna want to hunt for no food.
Ain't that part.
I'm not that wild.
Right. I'm gonna take a. I like how she said we. I probably do because I feel like you could take a seed and keep growing the weed. You know what I
Yes,
mean? So you'll have
yes.
like unlimited that.
Right.
So my answers change every time. So.
It do every time.
And
Let's
I'll
ask
bring
this one.
a knife.
Yeah, a weapon. I
A
was thinking
weapon,
about
a knife.
Definitely.
And because it's like if it's an island, you could like grab a fish or something, like, you know
And
what I mean?
up,
Cut it up,
yeah,
and then something to start a fire, like a flicker or something. Yeah.
something.
Uh-huh.
What am I
A
gonna
fire
do?
I
starter.
like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna bring some water because gotta have my water. I'm gonna bring a blanket and some food. That's
Y'all
all.
food gonna run out. You got y'all food gonna run out.
Okay, but I'ma catch some
At least I got a
fishes.
starter pack though. You
Yeah,
know?
I got a little starter pack,
Got a
but you
starter
don't know
pack.
how much food I'm gonna bring though to start off though. Because by that time you better come find me. By that time, shoot, Jazz better start looking for
so
me.
you gotta. I'm be like, no, I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink.
I'm like, you better come get me. I done that part. Thank you, Keith. Okay. Would you rather have a threesome with someone you know or a total stranger you met on an app?
Stranger.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
stranger too.
I don't want to.
Stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's like you gonna be telling
We
like
know-
your
we-
friends.
When
Right.
I know you, like,
yeah.
what if it's not good?
Right.
You know, and then I gotta look at you afterwards.
Like, I don't
Right.
even
And
want
then
you
it's like
around.
then it might be awkward. And then
Yeah.
it's like, dang, I didn't want to make it awkward, but
It's awkward.
yes,
it was an awkward moment.
Mhm.
Okay, I think I have
Okay.
one more and then we can move on.
Mhm.
This one's gross. Would you rather vomit on your hero or your hero vomit on you?
I'm a vomit on my hero.
That
Period.
part. Vomit on my hero
All
for
day.
sure.
I'm a vomit on my hero because vomit just stink. And I don't need you
Mhm.
vomiting on me. You're not my hero that much.
I have vomited on my hero. Okay, my mama.
Okay.
Right,
For real,
right.
But that's moms, so like moms is not gonna care like
No.
that, you know?
Right.
Yes, but my
So,
actual like a hero. Yeah, all day.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Would
love
you
it.
rather have a perfect smile with bad breath or incurable must?
Ooh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So do I want to be musty or do I want a perfect smile
Yeah, with bad breath.
with bad breath?
No, you can't use no breath mints or deodorant.
Some people have that. Like
And they
nice
still-
teeth.
I don't want to be musty, but then I don't want.
I'm
I'm gonna be musty.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
I'm gonna
musty.
be musty. Hey,
You nasty girl.
You nasty.
No, okay. I'm gonna be musty too, though.
Same.
I'm gonna
Same,
be
same,
musty.
same. We're nasty girls.
We're nasty girls. Okay.
Wanna
so
move on? I have
yo,
one more, but
Okay,
we can
go.
move
Last
on.
one.
Okay, last one, y'all. Last one. Last one.
Because y'all get to know Velvet. Look at she nasty.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you rather have sex on the beach without a towel or under a freezing waterfall?
under a freezing waterfall, and I hate being cold, but I do not like sand. Like I don't want
I
sand.
don't like sand.
No, and
Really?
especially not in my crevices.
Right.
That's what I said. They'll be all the sand will be all up in there.
Mm-mm.
So you doing sand too?
I'm gonna do the waterfall.
I mean,
Do the
waterfall.
Mhm.
Freezing?
I'm gonna take my chances. I mean, once we get to moving, we're gonna be all right, you know.
Right.
I'm gonna go with waterfall.
We'll-
Right.
we'll-
I'm gonna go with waterfall. Right. Okay.
Period. I love it.
Love
Shout
it.
out
So
to our
that
icebreakers.
shout out to our would you rather's, our icebreakers. You know, we always gotta break the ice with that. If you
Yes.
like our would you rather's, give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Okay.
Period.
Okay, so let's get to know Velvet.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Velvet.
How are you?
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where were you born? Where were you raised? Are you from this area?
I am. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I am the oldest of three sisters. My parents are still happily married.
Nice.
I went to college in Louisiana. I went to Southern University on a scholarship for
Okay.
academics.
So you smart.
Yeah, I mean, you know, did I graduate? That's another story.
But you got in.
But I got in. You know, that was a blessing and a lesson. Then I moved back out here to LA in about 2010. No, it was 2006. Then I had my daughter, my first daughter in 2010. And I had my second daughter in 2012. I work for the county of Los Angeles.
Nice.
I like it. It's fast-paced job. But then I
Uh-huh.
also am employed for myself. I'm a
Right.
business owner. I own a online bakery, okay, with homemade
Yes.
desserts that are to die for, okay.
Ooh.
Everything is from scratch. My grandmother's recipes. I bake with
Nice.
lots of love, and then I'm also a twerk fitness instructor.
I seen
I've
that.
seen that. We're gonna get
Can't
into
wait
that.
Like
to
to
go
get
to
it
that
in,
class.
okay. Yes, come see me at the C Spot, LA. It's a really cool place.
Mhm.
I also like to do hip hop fitness.
Okay.
That's something else I do. So yeah, like
Yeah, you
I'm
look
just
you look good.
Yeah,
I'm
you
thank
like,
you.
look
I'm
really
nice. My
good.
whole
I'll be
life.
41 in March, and
Nice.
so I drink my water, I mind my business, and I try to stay active.
Mhm.
Like things I love.
Nice.
I love it. When did you start baking? And
Ooh, girl, I've been baking since I was little, since 10,
oh
8. My
wow.
mom used to bake with us when we were kids, like
Mhm.
just cookies or brownies. Just
Uh-huh.
she interacted with us. She was a real hands-on mom.
Mom,
So I kind of loved it then, and I kind of put it down. And then my grandmother, when I would visit her in Michigan, she would bake, and so I just kind of picked up the love for it and cooking. And then my dad's mom,
Mhm.
she owned a restaurant, and so she would cook, and she would cook with so much love, y'all, like
Uh-huh.
just so much happiness.
What kind
Yeah.
of restaurant was it?
A soul food restaurant.
Oh,
It was called
Nice.
nice.
Madeir's, and this was back
Is
in
it?
this was
Oh,
way back in the day,
okay.
off of
Okay.
Central.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the day when my dad was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And so she just, like I said, she cooked with so much love, and you could just feel it. And I, I still feel that love when I
Mhm.
cook, and that's
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I'm all off subject, but
No, go
No,
ahead.
you're
Does
fine.
your daughters help you in the kitchen
they
baking?
do. They
Okay.
do. And they also help me with like labeling and things like that.
Okay.
I don't let them cook too much, particularly when it comes to orders, because it's somebody's order. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
But
Yeah.
when we're at home and we just messing around, yeah, they like to bake. They like to experiment with
Nice.
my products.
I already know. I have a daughter, so I
Right.
already know they all up in your stuff.
Yes,
So,
girl.
yeah.
I was just talking about that this morning.
Yeah.
My daughter went from asking, "Can I borrow one sweatshirt?" to all my sweatshirts are in her room, and I'm like, "How
Yeah.
did that happen?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that happens all the time.
Yes.
With especially with daughters. I love it
I
though.
know. So you started off on an academic scholarship in school.
hmm
So what made you like change your profession, like to become like the fitness and the baker, and not go on that journey?
Well, I went to school. I was going from communication, so I thought I wanted to be a news anchor. I wanted to be like the weather girl, right?
Yeah.
But when I got in front of the teleprompter and tried to read, and I was like, "Oh, this is a lot different," and it's a little, and I wasn't passionate about it. I was
Yeah.
like, "It's not really what I like." I've always loved dancing as well as baking.
Uh-huh.
So when I got back to LA, it was kind of like, what am I gonna do? So I started working out at 24 Hour Fitness, and they had like these hip hop fitness classes that I liked.
Mhm.
But then, like I said, I got pregnant, and after I had my kids, I was like, I want to get back into getting fit. I want to look,
Yeah.
look good or whatever. So I started dancing again, and that's how I kind of got into dancing. Then COVID hit a few years ago, and we weren't doing anything. Like
Nothing.
everybody
Right.
was shut down.
Yeah.
And I found this young lady online named Karma, and she had like these classes, and I was kind of like watching her online with her classes. And then when COVID restrictions lifted and they opened the studio up, I went in and started taking actual classes, and I
Nice.
fell back in love with it. I was like, okay, this
Uh-huh.
is what I want
To
to do.
do.
And like I said,
Yes.
with after being pregnant, being at the gym, I took a dance class every week faithfully. Like every Wednesday, you could find me at 24 Hour Fitness at
Okay.
7:30. You knew
Yeah.
I was going to be there. And
Yeah.
so I was like, Velvet, this is something you really, really like doing. So
Doing.
you should
Yes.
probably try to see if you could do this.
Capitalize on it.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
because it feels easy. And at first, I felt like I shouldn't be able to do it, or
Mhm.
I shouldn't make money off of it because it was too easy. I was like, I do this too easy. How can I
Easy.
want
Right,
to,
right.
but
That's the
then
best.
that's a
Yep.
blessing. That's your gift.
Yes.
I
That's
had
your
to realize
gift.
that's your
Yep.
gift, and you can charge for it because that is your gift.
Yeah.
That
You
you're
know,
providing a service.
Mhm.
And that's like
Yes.
stepping into your purpose too.
Yes.
So
Yes.
so tell us a little bit about like the dance too.
So with the dance, okay, so like when I got out of school, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. When I got
No,
out
go
of
ahead.
college, when I got kicked out of college, when I came back to LA, I was down. I was like, man, I'm a failure
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I didn't finish and everybody else is doing school, and I felt like that's what I was supposed to do.
Mhm.
And so dance kind of helped me find myself again because I was like you said, this is my purpose. This is what I'm
Yeah.
Mhm.
supposed to be doing. And at first, like it was just an outlet, just to lose weight and just to kind of feel good about myself. And
Uh-huh.
then, like I said, I started doing it more, and I was like, oh,
This is what you
this is
do. This
yeah.
is
this is it.
This is
like
it.
I'm running from
Yeah.
it
From it.
because this
Yes.
is it. And so it brought me joy and it brought me out of like depression. And so and then people started asking me like, how you losing weight, girl? Or how you doing this? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's dance. Woo.
Right.
And I was like,
Yeah.
you can help people too. You can bring other people out of their darkness and bring other people
Yes.
to their purpose
Yeah.
just by you being honest and and just by you owning your life. Not even, I'm not gonna say it's a failure or a mistake, or just owning your lesson
Right.
Yeah.
and learning from it
Mhm.
and not letting it just eat you up,
Right.
because
We do that a lot sometimes.
Mhm.
We do that a lot, like in a lot of situations. Like lessons are really blessings, you know what I
Yes,
mean? And
they
they
are.
make you stronger. And I know when we're going through it at that time, you don't see it as that. You like, what the hell is
What's
going
Yes.
on? Like I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Like,
what
yeah.
to do?
why God? What did
Why?
I do?
What did I do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
You
I mean, I know I did a little this and that, but damn, I didn't think you was gonna do me like that.
Did I really deserve this? You know, like
Right,
you said,
yeah.
it feels so bad. But then after you come out of it, you be like, oh,
That's
okay.
why.
I
Yep.
see.
Yeah.
I had to
see.
go through it
I
because
had
if I
to.
didn't, I wouldn't be this person right here. I wouldn't be able to accept or
Exactly.
understand how to move in my gift if I hadn't gone through all of that. It made me who
The
I am
person who you
The
are
person who
today.
you are
And it made
today.
you step into your purpose. So like you said,
Get
it
out
made
your
you
own way.
get out your own way. Cause sometimes it's like a insecurity thing too. Like,
Yes.
we're not believing in ourselves.
Yes.
Like, so that's an awesome thing. I'm so proud of you for
Thank
just
you.
stepping
Yes,
out
for
and just
sure.
like going for what you want to do,
Yes.
and what makes you happy. So shout out to Velvet.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to
Shout out.
Velvet. And we're gonna get all the information because we're going to the class.
We
We're
going
be
to the
You
class.
partnering
gotta
with
pull
her.
up. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you baked your whole life. So did you do the baking first and then the fitness? And how do you
No.
say fit with baking?
Okay, so baking off and on, but not really for a profit, not for like as a business. I was just
Okay.
baking because I could,
Right.
The dancing, same thing. I was just dancing because I could. I started baking with my business. I started my baking business first. I did the LLC, I filed my paperwork, did all that legitimately first, and
Right.
then dancing came afterward as a business.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about how I fell into that too. Like, yeah, that's a crazy story too. But the baking came first, and then once I started rolling with the bacon, I was like, oh, I got something going. Like,
right.
and like you said, with the self-doubt or the negative self-talk, I had to
Mhm.
stop telling myself, like, I was like, people really think your stuff good, like,
Yeah.
it's really as good as they think
Right.
it is, or and it's like, yes, it is.
It
Yes,
is.
it is,
Yes,
and
it
you have to
is.
believe.
And you have
in
to believe that
yourself.
it is, and you know it is,
Mhm.
because as long as you know, people gonna believe you.
Yes,
Yes.
Exactly.
yes.
As long as you know.
And what I'm learning too, just as lessons too, like you want everybody to love your stuff. Everybody's not gonna love your stuff.
Mm-mm.
I had to learn that too.
You
Like,
everybody, and it's okay.
And it's
It
okay.
is.
It's okay.
I'm not for everybody.
I'm not for
Exactly.
everybody.
And
And,
that's okay.
once I feel like we learn that and we get out our own way, like, okay, I don't like everything. Like
Mhm.
it's $1 million businesses, and I might not like those shoes that they produce, but somebody likes them.
some.
And they making millions off of somebody. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes, and you can't focus on the ones who don't. You got to
You
focus on the ones who
that
do.
Yep.
Exactly.
You
You
create
know?
your own fan
Exactly.
base.
Mhm.
Like certain restaurants we go to, like you might like it, you might like it. I might like, it's the
It's
food
okay.
is disgusting.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
don't really
hate it.
like
It's
it,
like,
yeah.
no, I love it. Like that's the same thing with our products. With like you said, we're not for everybody. And once we get, but we are for some people, and those
Right.
people, that's who you capitalize on and cater to. So
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you
getting out of
said
the
you had
way.
a crazy story about how the dance came about. Can we
Yeah.
hear that?
Yeah, you can, because about this twerk fitness, okay? Because I just
what you
like,
was twerking?
girl, I just, yes, like I just like to twerk. You know, like it's one of my things that I just love to do.
Right.
And I just happened to be in dance class one day, and the owner was like, "Oh, you really good." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, okay, yeah." Like, here we go again with this.
Yeah,
okay, whatever.
yeah.
And she's like, "Would you be interested in doing a class? Like, would you want to do like a feature Friday?" And I'm like,
See? Had an opportunity. just
okay.
came.
And I wound up at her studio because I went to a workshop, and I wasn't going to go to the workshop, but God was like, "Nah, girl, get up and go."
Yeah.
And when I went to the workshop, this girl spoke life over me that I don't know. She was
Mhm.
like, "God said you need to start moving in your purpose, otherwise He's going to stop blessing you with opportunities.
Ooh,
It's your
you
time.
sent chills down my
I
spine, girl.
just got them too.
It's your season. Okay, God told me to tell you this. And I literally just started crying because I was like, I wasn't even coming tonight. But something in my spirit was like, show up. Show up for yourself, Velvet. Like, show up. And so I'm glad I did because, like I said, I started going to the studio and I was just twerking after class one day. And she's like, you're good at that. You want to do a feature Friday? I'm like, okay. But at the same time, I was like, I don't even think I'm going to get anybody to come to class. The class was packed. The people love the class so much, they was like, you going to make this a regular class? That's how, and
you see how it just comes.
It just comes.
Without you just expecting it.
Yes. It just comes. And like God will make a space for you, or whoever you believe, whatever you believe, will make space for you and your gifts as long as you believe it. And as long as you take don't be afraid.
Yeah, that's
just do it. Just do it. Because once you step into it, everything else will fall behind you. It has to.
Girl, you are preach.
It has to. The universe works like that. You take the first step, the rest has to. The universe has to obey. It has because you already commanded it to by taking the first step. Exactly. You believe, so everything else will. Yes.
I love it.
Okay, I'm over here like, whew, I'm about to start crying. I know,
but real talk, like it just you spitting gems right now. I'm like, shit, I felt that. Like, just do it. Like everybody that's listening to our podcast, we want y'all to take away from this is just do it. Like follow your dreams, step into your purpose, step into it, and go hard.
Don't be scared to make mistakes. Because that's gonna come with it.
And
everything is not perfect. I think we strive so much for perfection all the time, and it's just like, no, be your own perfect.
Just do it.
Just do it. Be your own perfect.
You'll figure it out.
You're gonna figure it out.
Because I did. Like I figured it out.
So how long were you doing those? What was it? Fitness Fridays or?
It was a Feature Friday. I did that twice, and then they picked me up for a class. Like I got to teach classes at a legitimate like dance studio. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, I was like, oh my God. And these were things I had said to myself like years before. Like I was like, I want to teach dance, but I don't know if I'm. And I want to. And so for these things to come into fruition, I was like, you know what, Velvet. The power of the mind and manifestation is real. Start speaking things into existence. Because, I've always known God had a hand on my life. Like even as a child, I've always known like I was destined for something greater than myself. I just didn't know how I was going to tap into it. I've always known I wanted to help and reach other people. I just didn't know how I was going to do it, and so for all of this just to be coming to fruition, I'm like, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you for keeping me. Thank you for helping me to see my purpose. Just thank you. And like I said, anybody listening, just do it because you're not going to know what you're doing or how to do it, but just step into it because you will learn. You will learn as you go. Like Beyonce and them, they learn as they go. Millionaires, they learn. It's trial and error. Like you said, nobody. Just do
perfect.
It.
Just do it. I love it. So, okay. So how long ago was that when you first started the dance?
I've only been doing like teaching dance for maybe a year, 6 months.
What's your dance background though? Do you have a dance background?
Yeah, my mom, I've been dancing since I was little. I took ballet, jazz, like hip hop, all of it ever since I was little. My mom had me in Bulgaria when I was little and I did ballet and things. And then I stopped, I put it down. And then in college, I kind of put it down because I was intimidated by other people. I was like, oh, they so much better than me. I can't get up there with them, and then when I came back home, it was like, it kept calling me. Like, I've always danced. Even as a kid at parties, I thought I was Michael Jackson. Like my mom would tell you, like I knew I'm bad front to back. Like you couldn't tell me I was not MJ. Like I knew all the moves. I was at the parties dancing. Like it's always been in me. Yeah. I can't help it. I hear music and I just be like, I gotta move. I don't care where I'm at. I can be in the grocery store and I'm a dance. If my song on, I'm a dance. So I've always
love
danced.
it.
But teaching, almost a year. Like
almost
solid.
A year. So you do twerk.
Yes. Twerking is good for the soul.
Okay, so tell me more about like how does a twerk class, like how do you teach people how to twerk?
So it's not as hard as people think it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm coming to the class. I'm excited. I'm like,
so basically you come in, we're gonna do our basic stretches, all that, we're gonna warm up. And then I usually teach like a twerk routine. So it's something that's not too hard, but it includes a lot of like hip movements, you know what I mean? And like booty shaking.
That's what we want to do.
But I teach people to twerk the same way, I guess, you teach your homegirl to twerk, like I'm real hands-on, I'm real cool. So I'll be like, hey girl, I'm gonna need you to arch that back, okay? Like, you with your man or whoever, like like, you know, and I teach the basics on how, like, you know, you want to shake kind of your ankles to kind of get your hips and your booty to shake. You want to lift from the balls of your feet to get certain,
See, that's what I'm saying. So it is like a little technique behind it.
It is. I mean, twerking is ancestral. Like, it comes from the Mapuka people, you know, from Africa, you know, and so like it's in us. It's in our DNA.
See,
and
I
so,
didn't even know that.
Yeah, you want to move your hips, you know, and it releases divine energy, like, you know, like your root chakras and things, you know. You need to move all that to have your soul fed, not just for anybody else, but just for yourself, you know, to be in alignment. And so moving your hips releases, you know, like toxicity and negative energy and negative vibes, you know, like I guess for lack of a better term, negative vibes. You want to shake and move. And I feel like that's why African people look so well, you know, despite all the things that people say they go through or is going on, they still look youthful. And I feel that's from movement. Dance movement is therapy.
They love
movement
dancing.
is medicine. You know what I mean? And it moves the soul. And so twerking is the same thing. People just put a lot of negative connotations on twerking because and I'm like, twerking is not bad. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a hoe. It doesn't make you loose. It just means that you like to move your body and you are a free spirit and you are free to do that without judgment. You know?
Love it.
So
period. Yeah. So we're gonna go take a class. Do you guys accept cameras in there?
We do, but you would have to speak to the owners about, you know, their policies for like the
content.
Yeah, but I'm like, we can because we have a small camera that we could just bring, you know. And
yes, I think it'd be bomb. So yes, we can set that up.
Let's
talk about it.
Let's talk about it for sure.
Let's talk about it.
I know you talk a lot of well, I've been hearing you talk a lot about manifestations and spirituality. Give me what's your daily practices? Like, what do you do in the morning to get your mind right for the day?
In the mornings, I usually wake up before everybody else because I like my peace by myself. I will meditate. I'll put on my little meditation music. I will light my incense. I usually light a candle. I know it's not safe, but I usually light a candle at night. And I let it burn throughout the night. And in the morning, I'll put it out. I'll start my meditations. I'll speak affirmations over myself. If I have enough time, I might smoke a joint, you know. Most mornings I don't have enough time, but that's usually what I do. And I affirm myself, you know. I tell myself, like, girl, you the bomb, you beautiful, you brilliant, your mind sharp, your heart is pure, you know, you a good person, you a good mother, you a good sister, you're a good listener, you know, you are worthy of abundance, you know, it's your birthright. Rest is your birthright, you know, like, let it roll, let it fly. You know, those are the things I tell myself every single morning. I speak life over my daughters like that every single morning because this world is hard and this world is against you. And so you have to be for yourself, you know? You know, and I try to show my daughters or teach them to affirm themselves at an early age because I didn't learn to affirm myself until I was an adult. And I want my daughters to hit the ground running much faster than I could as far as loving themselves and being secure in who they are, you know, as women and particularly Black women.
You know? I definitely respect that because you do need to feed yourself.
Yes,
all day long. I'm like, thank you, God. Like, thank you, God. I don't know what's going on, but thank you. Yeah,
thank you. You know, or you know, don't let it shake you, Velvet. It's just a moment. Keep it moving. You know, or give grace. That's something I've been working on a lot too. It's grace. Giving grace to
everything don't need your energy,
right?
Everything don't need it, and that's what I'm learning. Like, let it go. Let it go. And it's like sometimes people think that you're weak because of that. It's like, no, actually I'm strong. Actually I'm strong because I'm not about to let you mess up my attitude all day. Like, you know, don't give people that much energy in life. Like, even in traffic, you know, we all hate traffic. But it's just like, it's traffic. It's nothing I can do at this point. So chill the hell out.
Right.
Chill out.
Either I'm already late.
I'm late.
Or I'm on time. Just relax.
Just relax. It's traffic. Morning traffic.
So seeing that you have so much on your plate, you're an entrepreneur, you have kids, you work, so tell us about how do you handle all that?
Girl. Okay. One day at a time. One day at a time and with a lot of grace because
how do your girls?
10 and 12.
10 and 12.
Yep, I have 2 Libra girls, and they are a week apart, and 2 years and 1 week apart. And Lord have mercy, pray for me. They live lavishly.
And they about to be teenagers.
I'm dealing with a preteen right now, and pray for
I already know, girl. I already know. You know us girls. We always girls. Young girl, so I already know.
And I give her a lot of grace.
Yes.
okay?
Exactly.
And my dad thinks I'm a
Exactly.
soft parent. He's like,
Right.
"You're too soft," and I'm like, "No, I'm just giving her a lot of grace for being a
Right.
12-year-old girl. It's
Right.
hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard."
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I got kind of sidetracked. I forgot what you initially.
No, like how do
How
you
you
handle,
balance
like
everything?
Yeah.
Like I said, one day at a time, one moment at a time. I used to try and like pretend like I had all my shit together and be like, "Oh, I do this in a day, and this and this." No, I do what I can. Like I
Yeah.
make a list, and some days I make a list and itemize, and things take priority. Other days, nothing gets done. Like if I have orders, of course I get my orders done. If I know I have to go teach or something, of course that's gonna happen. But if it's other stuff that just needs to take a back burner, it will. I don't try to stress myself out anymore, like for perfection or trying to make sure I look like that mom who can do a million things, because I can't. At the end of the day, I'm still a person, and I still get tired, and I still have my own needs that need to be met.
Yes.
And so one moment at a time, things that need to be prioritized get prioritized.
Right.
And that's how I handle my day. That's how I get stuff done.
Do you have a good support system?
I do. Like
That's
I am
good.
very blessed. My tribe is very strong. It's very, very, very strong.
Nice.
And anything I need as far as my kids or just being poured into, they are there.
Nice.
They are there.
I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
And the 3 sisters. You got 3 sisters?
It's
2.
It's 3 of us. Yes, I'm the oldest.
3 girls in the house. How was that growing up?
It was fun. Me and my sisters are very close, and we've always been close. Like we had sister fights, but
Of course.
nothing to where people be like, "Oh, I don't talk to my sister." I think people
Right.
like, "You don't talk to your sister."
Like
Like
I could never.
Like I
Right.
talk to them every day, you know. And it was crazy growing up. Both my sisters are therapists. Shout out to them. It was a lot of fun. We had fun growing up. We were different in personality wise. Like I feel like I'm the most outgoing. They're kind of quiet, but it was a lot of fun. And we still, like I said, close to this day. I just went to a concert with my middle sister a couple of days ago. Like I couldn't imagine not having them.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
I feel like when you have a sister, like people don't really understand when they don't have a sister. Like they don't get it. It's like when you have a sister, you know, you really always have like a buddy to kind of hang out
It's my
with.
best friend. It's my
right. It's
Yeah.
my bestie. Like, what you doing?
They always have like we always have friends, but like this is my best friend for sure. Like
right.
you know, and I like you said how people be like, I don't talk to my sister. Like if me and my sister have like sister fights or something, like I'd be like, okay. Who am I supposed to talk to now?
After a while, it's like, okay, come on. Like,
Right.
what were you mad about again? Like,
Right.
I don't even want to talk about what we was mad about.
Yeah,
Right.
that part.
Like,
Let's just leave it alone.
right.
Like, let's just forget about it.
Yeah, let's
Mhm.
forget about it.
For sure.
Yeah, I love it. That's
And that's
that's
so
crazy.
important. So you teach your girls that too.
Oh, I tell them all the time, like, this is your best friend. I don't care what's going on in the world. This is your best friend. And they go to school together too, you know? So, like, I tell them all the time, anything go down, I don't care right or wrong, you ride with your sister. Like,
Period.
I don't care. Like, she could be dead wrong, you gonna ride with her. And then we'll
And
handle
then
it
you
later.
tell her in the
Later
car,
on,
like,
we
you
gonna
know
check
that
her in the
was
car.
wrong.
Yeah.
But right here on scene, you ride with your
That's
sister.
how we
One
was
fight,
taught.
we all fight.
Yeah,
you know,
period.
yeah.
And then when we get in the car, it'd be like, Dad, you know that was wrong.
Girl,
Yeah,
you know
That's
you
it.
shouldn't have did that.
Yes, we
so
don't have
funny.
moments like that for sure.
So, what is your favorite dish, like, or to bake? Like, what is like popular on your menu?
I have an icebox lemon pie that is
Mm.
super popular.
Mhm.
I will bring you guys a goodie basket. No,
Okay.
yeah,
That sounds
Okay.
so good.
I
right
will.
now.
It's really good. It's like a graham cracker cookie crust. It's kind of like a key lime flavor, but it's lemon. It's bomb.
Mhm.
I have a peach cobbler pound cake that does really well. My peach cobbler
Girl.
sells like crack.
Girl,
My banana
peach
pudding
cobbler
sells-
pound cake.
That sounds
My banana pudding goes
delicious.
hard. I make
Yes.
my custard from scratch. We're not using no box pudding over here. So
Yeah.
you know, those are
You
my
can use vanilla wafers.
girl. We gotta use vanilla wafers. not the off brand. We gotta get the Nillas.
The
Okay,
Nillas.
the box.
Okay,
the
so how
Nillas,
do you
okay?
feel about those? What is the other one?
Some people like the chessman cookies.
The chessmen.
If you
That-
like that, I will put it in. If you ask for that, I will customize your banana pudding and give you that.
Give me
But
that.
I like the vanilla
I
wafers.
love
I'm
it.
old
that
school.
because I feel like the vanilla wafers get soft.
Yes, they do.
And then
Yes.
it goes with the pudding and it just kind of
I know
it's just
gay
like a
5
whole
pounds
vibe.
talking about
It's
it.
amazing.
It's
It's
just like,
amazing. But you can't
ooh.
eat this stuff all the time. I'm telling people
know.
like I get tired of it. Like I don't even eat my desserts anymore. Like people like, do
Yeah.
you eat them? I'm like, no, because I've eaten them so much growing up that
I
I'm
don't
like,
want it.
yeah,
Like,
as
I
I'm
just
stirring the
think-
custard for banana pudding, I'll be like, oh my
Right.
god, like I can't.
I just can't do it. That is
That's
so
funny.
funny.
My mom does. She has a baking company too. It's called Mama Caesar's Cookies. She does cookies.
Okay.
But she was just saying that the other day. Like she's just like sometimes when you're baking, it's like, is it still good? I'm like, Mom, just follow your recipe. She said, because I done tasted it so much.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
like,
even know anymore.
I said, Mom, just follow your recipe. They still good. Just follow your recipe.
And you're not lying about that. My grandma was like, just as long as you follow the recipe, every single time you're gonna get the same product every single time.
Yeah, I love it.
Because you
So,
might
shout out
taste
to
it
grandma.
and it tastes different sometimes. Even when you cook it, you know, it's
Yeah.
just like, is
Is
this
it
good?
good
You know,
or
I done
what?
tasted this,
Mhm.
that now. I don't know.
Right.
No
So
more.
I know everybody's expecting you to bring like the dessert.
Yes,
for
girl.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, girl. I am now the official dessert person for
Right.
Thanksgiving. I'm also the macaroni and cheese girl.
Okay.
So my mom has relinquished her title to me.
Mhm.
I've made the dressing a couple times.
Uh-huh.
I don't feel comfortable yet doing the dressing by myself for Thanksgiving, but I think next year I'll be ready. I'll
Okay.
be ready.
So since it's Thanksgiving next week and we won't be seeing you, so tell us a little bit like how your family like celebrates. Like you guys go to each other's houses.
Yes,
or?
we all go to my mama and daddy house.
Do you guys get dressed? Are y'all casual?
I get dressed because
Right.
I love to get dressed.
Right.
Okay, I don't need an occasion.
Right.
But my sisters usually come. My middle sister will come casual. My baby sister, she'll be dressed and she'll do her makeup and stuff. Everybody will meet at my mom and dad's house, and my mom usually does all the cooking because she can burn, y'all.
Really? Oh
And
my
then
God.
y'all got an invitation. So, we are, and those are the type of people we are too. Like everybody knows you can come to my mom and them house because we're gonna always extend the invitation of everybody welcome. Come eat, come get a plate, come be merry. You know, you're gonna have a good time. We're gonna play games. We're gonna drink. It's just it's always been like that.
Over.
You got to. You gotta come over.
Like don't tempt us.
Don't
'cause, you know
tempt us,
we will be
right.
at the door.
I would not extend an invitation if you could not come. I promise you that. Like,
okay, I got a question. So you're the queen of macaroni, and this year I'm on macaroni duty.
She is.
Okay.
So just give me just one. What?
Season your macaroni.
Okay.
What
What salt and pepper? What
salt and
seasoning
pepper?
salt?
I don't like seasoning salt. I
Okay.
like to go old schools, you know, like
Just
salt,
and
pepper, maybe a little. Well, my
Garlic?
sisters don't like garlic powder in there. It's a little onion powder.
Okay.
A little mustard powder because it helps to kick up the flavor of the cheese. Some people
Okay,
don't
so
know
I have
that.
a question. Somebody told me to put cream of mushroom.
Some people put cream of mushroom. I don't put cream of mushroom
Okay.
in mine. I
I'm like cream of mushroom.
Yeah, I
Somebody
don't put that.
told me that.
But I have heard that before.
Somebody told
I've
me
heard
that.
that.
Okay.
But I mean, I like it old school, heavy cream. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you could put a little sour cream in it, a little
Yeah, I
cream
like the
cheese. You know, make you a nice little roux.
What cheese you use? Not Velveeta.
No. Do not put Velveeta in your
She's
macaroni
like,
and cheese.
"Girl."
She cannot be on macaroni. You talking about Velveeta? You better,
What?
you better get you some cheese. And you better shred it
Yeah,
yourself.
you better shred it yourself. Like
It melts better when you shred it
Girl,
yourself.
You better help me then.
I'm on
No, but they put me on the hard stuff, like
No,
stuff
you're
you
not.
can't
You got
mess up.
You got this.
If I mess up, they're gonna
I
talk
got you.
about me.
I'm gonna give you
But
a
I
recipe.
feel like macaroni
got
and
you.
cheese
Okay.
can be that hard.
But
though,
sister,
with the
sometimes
noodles.
You don't want it dry though, you know, because
No.
I've been, or you don't want it unseasoned. I've been to people's house and been like, what the hell did you do? Did you just dump
Yeah.
noodles and cheese in here? Because
Yeah.
people think
Yeah.
just because it's cheesy, it's supposed to be good, and it's like,
Yeah,
well, you
no,
didn't
it's not.
season it, you know,
Right.
you didn't put,
right,
bruh.
right.
Come on, let me
Yeah.
help you out.
Let
No,
me-
for real. So season my noodles.
Yes, and you don't want to overcook it.
Don't want to overcook it. I don't want to dry it. I'm gonna put it in the oven though. I'm gonna bake it.
Yes, and you want to bake it just enough to like melt the cheese if you're not putting
brown it
eggs
at
in
the
it. Because
top.
I don't put eggs in my macaroni and cheese.
See, I'm stressed out
See,
already. Y'all.
Mm-mm. Some people do, and when you put the eggs in it, you really got to bake it to, you know. But
Cook
I
it.
don't. You don't need it. You don't
You
need
don't need
eggs
that.
in your macaroni and cheese, not to make it creamy and not to make it good.
And so you don't put no
So you
cream
just
of
put that
nothing
heavy
in
cream.
it.
No, I use heavy cream, cream cheese, and a little sour cream.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And
Yeah.
That's really easy.
Easy.
And you make your little roux, you know, on the stove, and you add your cheese too, and like it's easier
What
that
you mean
way.
by roux?
It's like a
We're getting a
flour.
lesson right now.
Oh,
But
okay.
butter, you saute your butter and flour, and you add your little cream as you.
Oh, okay,
You
okay,
stir.
okay.
I got you. I'm gonna hook you up.
Yeah.
I promise I got you. Your
Right,
macaroni
see,
sauce
y'all,
gonna be fire.
y'all getting a little recipe
A little
right
recipe
now.
and everything.
Yeah.
I'm good with greens. They love my greens, so I'm
Okay.
gonna make greens.
Yes.
Shout out to
Yeah.
greens.
Shout out to greens. Something I know how to do.
Yes. I'm
And I'm
doing
gonna do the macaroni and cheese.
You got this.
Okay.
my mom does the dressing Her last year dressing it, I don't know what
I'm
was
talking about
going
my
on.
mama.
No, she didn't know what was going on. She was like, my mom was like, I just really wasn't feeling it. So
and it was
you know
my
when you're
grandma's
not feeling
recipe,
it,
and
yeah.
she makes she bless her soul, she used to make the best
dressing
My grandma too.
ever.
And it's just like
I don't know
can't.
how
My
you
mama
do
can't
it.
get it right.
My mama got it right, and it's good, but it ain't my
Yeah.
grandma's. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep.
Like
That's
nobody
just-
ever gonna touch grannies.
I'm
Nobody
like,
ever.
I need my mom to step it up. I get so mad at her because I feel like that's what you live for Thanksgiving, like the dressing, like
the
y'all should
macaroni
come
and
over.
cheese.
no,
make
and
a
then
mean dressing.
we're gonna do our family shady, and we're gonna be like, no, we're going over there.
We
The
gonna
food better.
be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. Okay.
We
The
might have to
food
make a
better
little
there.
stop. You know, a
Okay.
little stop or
Yes,
whatever.
or bring your Tupperware. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
I got
For
you.
real.
No,
for
yeah, we
real.
definitely gonna
Pull up.
Pull up.
Pull up.
For sure.
Yes.
So the greens, okay, so that's the staples on your table. You guys
Candy
have,
yams. Now,
Oh
Yes.
my god.
now, okay, now you know how people funny about macaroni and cheese. I'm funny about candy yams
Yeah.
because people swear up and down they can make candy yams, and then I
they put a
taste
little
them.
sugar in it.
I'm like, what? No, this is not a candy yam. Why? And don't kill me, y'all. Do not put cinnamon in your candy yams. Please don't. Not for me. It's a no for me.
Okay,
It's a
so
no for me.
wait. Okay,
We do that.
We do that.
No,
No.
No, my mama. No, it's a no for me. No. Now nutmeg, yes.
Yeah.
But cinnamon,
Okay, so why not?
because cinnamon to me gives it like a different flavor. It starts to taste like cinnamon toast or something. Like I'm funny style about cinnamon. I only like cinnamon on my cinnamon rolls, on like my
okay.
But
French
are you
toast.
saying that because you don't like cinnamon like
No,
that?
I like cinnamon. I do not like it, and it doesn't matter. Like I've had some yams that were like, okay, these are good, but once I taste the cinnamon, I'm like,
But that ain't right.
no.
Yeah. It's like a no for her.
I bet you like
so-
my
It's a no
yams
for
though.
her.
I bet you if you try my yams, you like them though. I promise you.
I like them already. Hell, you done sold me on the whole dinner.
The whole dinner. So the
I'm
candy
stressed
yams
out.
have to be on your table. The mac and
Yes.
cheese.
Yes, the dressing.
The dressing.
And I have to have cranberry sauce.
Okay, cranberry
Not
sauce.
the one you cut, not the little berries. I don't like the little jelly kind. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you know.
Because why do those always get like put to the side on Thanksgiving Day? Like it's just there for is it just there for decoration?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because nobody really eats those.
No.
And some people love cranberry sauce.
I like cranberry
Yeah.
sauce. I just like the jelly kind.
The
like
jelly
one you
that
have
you
to slice.
cut.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I like that on my dressing. That has to be on my table.
That's
And
how my grandma used to do
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's how she has to do it.
that's what I mainly for me, and maybe
Mhm.
like a roll or something to
Uh-huh.
stop up
Okay, so
little-
it's no meat in there.
I
You
mean,
don't-
I like the
you-
meat for
okay.
the holidays, but it don't have to be on my plate. Like
okay.
in
I'll
order
have
for
the
me to feel
turkey.
like I had a holiday. Like as long as I have yams and dressing and macaroni and cheese,
Right.
I'm really okay. Because
Yeah.
I usually only put like a sliver of ham or maybe like a sliver of turkey on my plate
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's all it's the
You like-
side.
yeah,
It's the
it's
sides
the
for
sides
me.
for- yeah, it's the sides
Sides,
for
and
you.
I'm
Sides for
so
me.
stressed out right now.
Don't be stressed, sis. Don't be stressed.
Because
Girl.
our Thanksgiving last year wasn't great, y'all. I'm just gonna
wasn't.
keep it 100. Our food was not. The
It
best.
wasn't.
It's gonna be great this year though.
Okay.
Yeah, it is gonna be great this
Mhm.
year because we're gonna put our all into
We
it.
speaking that.
I made some short ribs, which I was really
Ooh,
like happy
They
about.
was good. That
They-
was good.
That sound good.
Don't hate.
She hating on your greatness.
She right,
That was
like
good.
because that was really the only thing good that was on the
No,
table
what I make
last year.
I'm telling your mama on you.
But
What
no,
I
I already
make?
told mommy.
What I make last
Um,
year that
you-
wasn't good.
You made the you didn't really. You said you wasn't really feeling like cooking anyway.
Yeah,
so
I
when you're
wasn't.
not really in it, I feel like you just shouldn't do it.
It's
you
true.
know?
Mhm.
So because like you gotta put that love into it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So-
put love into it. You're gonna be proud of me. I'm gonna let y'all know how my macaroni and cheese turned
We're gonna
out.
tag Velvet.
Yep. Tag me.
I'm gonna let Velvet taste it. No, I ain't gonna let you taste it yet. Like you know, I
It's gonna
gotta
be good. If you
I
go recipe, it's gonna be good.
If I gotta get better. You know how somebody who know how to cook, you like, nah, you ain't taste it.
Nah,
I ain't gonna do it for you. But yeah, so let's see. Let's get it. Oh,
Let's-
Velvet, tell everybody where to they can follow you, where they
Yes.
can go to these classes at,
okay.
and baking, all that.
Whoop, whoop. All right. So you can follow me on my personal page on Instagram. What is this velvet? And I spell it. What is this velvet? A little weird. WUTIZTHISVELVET. And then for my baking and baked goods, you can follow me at Knead the Dough Bakery. KNEADTHA DOUGHBAKERY. I had to think about that for a minute. For the dance classes, I am at the C Spot LA, which is it's in Los Angeles off of Fairfax. You can find it on my page too, on my personal page. And also for the hip hop fitness classes, those are also at the C Spot, but you can also find us online on YouTube at Hip Hop Fit. Yeah, that's pretty much where you can find me on my social handles. My Facebook is the same too, so you can find me on Facebook with the same handles.
So if you guys want to twerk, if y'all want some baking,
you want to come eat that
or
part,
some desserts, or
go eat the cookies and twerk it off.
Yes,
yes.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. So shout
Eat
out
the
to
cookies
Velvet.
and twerk it off.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Velvet, for being on our platform. You have been so fun. And I love your energy.
Thank you.
I'm all about energy. It's like when the energy is good, the show is good, the vibe is good.
Yes.
And we got forever friendships.
Yes,
going
yes,
on.
we do. Thank you guys for having me. I'm so
Thank you for coming.
happy.
I
to
was
be
like,
here.
I was like so excited. I was like, wait, she got stuff going on.
Yes. And I was looking at you at 6 o'clock this morning because I got to look over the guests. I'm like, look at her. I'm like, she's working. I'm working all behind me. I'm like,
Hold on, wait, back.
hello. Okay, so we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
It's called Love or Hate.
All right.
So you'll just be like, love, hate. I'm just gonna say something. You're gonna be like, I love it or hate it.
Okay.
And then we can go into the spelling because this game is gonna be really fast.
Okay.
Okay, so love or hate. Candy corn.
Hate.
Blind date.
Hate.
One night stand.
She's like,
Love.
Strip club.
Love.
Sex.
Love.
High school.
Love.
Okay.
Love.
Chicken.
Hate.
Chicken. Hey, chicken.
Well, because I'm over it.
Right.
I don't even eat it to the bone. Okay. Like,
Right.
I'm over chicken.
Okay, mustard.
I love mustard.
Quickies.
Love.
Pickles.
Love.
Scary movies.
Hate.
Comedians.
Love.
Lingerie.
Love.
Foreplay.
Love.
Gifts.
Love.
yes.
And that's it. That's
Love it.
Okay, we're gonna do the spelling bee real fast.
Okay. Yes, we could do the spelling bee.
Okay. Oh God. Spelling bee.
So okay. So I gathered a couple of words so you can spell.
Okay.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. MAYONAISE. No.
It's MAONNAISE.
Oh.
You just missed the N, but
Okay.
we're not
It's
gonna
okay,
go.
it's okay.
It's
I
okay.
was so confident.
that's the key. I believed you. I never know how to spell it. Is that right?
Lullaby.
Lullaby. LU. Oh no. Oh.
No, I'm sorry. No,
right.
I was
Okay. Lullaby. LULLABY.
Good job. Dessert.
This be eating me up, and I sell desserts. Okay, y'all.
That's why I put it in there.
DESSERTS.
No, just T. Dessert.
Dessert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Costume.
COSTUME.
Good job.
job.
Halloween.
HALLOWEEN.
Yep. Pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin. PUMPKIN. Patch. PATCH.
Good job. Scary movies.
Scary. SCARY. Movies. MOVIES.
Good job.
And she's smart, you guys. She's smart. She cooks. She clean. This is a gym right here, y'all.
Yeah.
Period. Are you
Period.
single?
I am single.
Hey, okay. If y'all wanna, we're gonna do our dating game too.
Yes. We do have a dating game.
we
want to sign me up.
Yeah, we're gonna sign you up. This is a hot commodity right now.
Yes.
y'all. So no F boys, thank you.
Please, none. I've
To
had
left.
enough. I
Right.
had my share.
Oh, girl. I already know.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good on that.
Okay, so thank you. We are finished with our show.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in today. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday at 10:30. We love you guys. Make sure you're following Let's Talk About It, the show. You subscribe to our channel. And shout out to TGN, the network.
Yes.
Thanks for all the love always. Shout out to Velvet. Shout out to Farron.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go manifest some things for this new year, you guys. Woo!